This Saturday, Chicago is set to start evicting migrants from facilities despite a recent outbreak of measles at one of the city's largest shelters. Now, according to officials, there are nearly 12,000 migrants living in 23 shelters across the city, and Mayor Brandon Johnson says this eviction could impact about half of them. Kelsey has been following this story and joins us live. Kelsey, most migrants that you have spoken with say they haven't even heard about these evictions yet.
Yeah, Marky, I'm sad to say that is the truth. Evictions are going to start as soon as tomorrow for those migrants who have been in the shelter for more than 60 days in Chicago. And nearly every single migrant that I spoke to say that they're completely unaware that they will be forced to move out. Here's what they told us.
No one has told me anything about Saturday.
Do you know what's happening Saturday? Because I don't know. There's been some communication. Everyone has been told they have to be out by the end of this month. It's been very hard with the conditions here, and I don't know what to do next.
Most of the asylum seekers that we spoke to are from Venezuela and Colombia. They say they don't have jobs, no work papers, or any means to try to find a rental agreement. Many of them have several children. You can see there on your screen. Some of them even trying to sell cigarettes and snacks, just trying to make some money. January marked Mayor Brandon Johnson's initial deadline to evict migrants out of the shelters, but the mayor postponed that deadline due to harsh weather. Despite the measles outbreak this week, Johnson said that the city will continue to enforce its 60-day shelter limit, which could affect more than 5,000 migrants. Listen to this.
But again, they can return to the loading zone. That's one place, or they can decide to move on. You know, they don't necessarily have to remain within the structure that we're providing.
So what Mayor Brandon Johnson means here is that the migrants can return to the city's migrant landing zone. This is where the buses drop the migrants off when they arrive from the border. However, a coalition of Chicago aldermen who are against the eviction say that this deadline merely exacerbates and displaces the migrant issue. In a statement, Alderman Andre Vasquez said, quote, "I think people in the middle of a crisis can only see challenges right in front of them, and they don't necessarily play out the next 10 steps of how things occur." Now, critics of Johnson say their biggest concern here is that the mayor is seemingly without any sort of detailed plan for the migrants moving forward. Marky?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.